Hey, yo, what it do, Nine Empire TTC YouTube? Your boy Thizzle. Happy NFL schedule release day. So glad this day is finally here. Schedule's out. Now everybody knows their fate, and we know how the schedule breaks down. Now, I looked over it. I'm still trying to process it a little bit, but it looks pretty interesting. Here it goes right here. Um, First off, we open up at Green Bay. I actually was on Twitter yesterday, and I guess I saw Chris Myers tweet that it was possible that the Niners could be opening up at Green Bay on opener September 9th. So looks like that held true. Um, Next up, our home opener against the Detroit Lions, at Minnesota to play the Vikings, at the New York Jets, home against the Bills, home against the Giants, home against the Seahawks, at Arizona. Then we get a bye. Then next two games, home against the Rams and then the Bears. Next two games on the road, at the Saints, at the Rams, then home against the Dolphins. Then the last two road games, at the Patriots, at the Seahawks, and then before we ended at home against the Cardinals. So there's the schedule right there. Primetime wise, we got five primetime games. Two Sunday night games. The second week against the Lions is going to be Sunday night. And then later in the season at New England, that's going to be a Sunday night game. One Thursday night game. That's, I believe, week 7 against the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, I might try to go to, well, we'll talk about that in a second. And then two Monday night games. Before our bye week, we go to Arizona. And then like 2 weeks after our bye week, we got the Chicago Bears at home on a Monday night. That one I'm definitely going to try to get going to. I got a friend that's a Niners fan who has a son that's a Bears fan. So that's one game I really like to go to. There's plenty more, but we'll see what happens. Other than that, the only thing I really notice is I know there's one time in the season, like I said, where we get like three straight home games. Weeks 5 through 7, and that's after like 3 of our first 4 games on the road. So that's going to be the stretch with the Bills, Giants, and the Seahawks. So that looks interesting. Then I noticed our first 2 games at Detroit, home against the Lions. 2 teams that could really put up some offense. So I mean, maybe we got the defense to slow them down, or it could be where we're going to have to score some points, but that's a long ways away. I noticed 3 times when I look at the schedule, 3 times where we're going to have back-to-back road games. You know, the Vikings, Jets, weeks 3 and 4. Then Saints, Rams, like after the bye week, and then like Pats and Seahawks before, we ended up at home against the Cardinals. And I was really looking forward to getting to that Seahawks game in Seattle this year. I wasn't able to get to it last year because it fell on Christmas Eve. This is kind of the same thing because we play in Seattle on December 21st. So, Dicer, it's not set in stone, but that might be looking bleak since that's kind of close to the holidays. But, a lot can happen between now and then. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's definitely not an easy schedule, and it's definitely... we got an elite schedule. I mean, when you make it to the NFC Championship game, I mean, this is what you're going to get. So, 1, 2, bear with me 1 second, 3, 4, 5. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like 5 games where we're going to face like, playoff teams from last year. The Packers, the Lions, of course, the New York Giants, defending Super Bowl champs, the New Orleans Saints, and the New England Patriots. So, Niners got our work cut out for us. Defensively, I'm not worried about us. We're still a young defense. Offensively, I liked, like some of the pieces that we added, with Moss and Manningham, Brandon Jacobs, and, like some other pieces. So, who knows what's going to happen, and, I'm just waiting, for us to have the draft and, start the OTAs and the mini camps, and I believe they're doing like the physical conditioning this week and next week. So it's going to be interesting to see how this team can come together. Well, both offensively and defensively, but more offensively. Can this offense take it to the next level? I pretty much know that the defense should be lights out, providing we stay healthy, so we should be okay. So offensively, I'm just looking forward to can we take it to the next level? Can Alex Smith start hitting his receivers? Can we do much better on short yardage? Can we get better on third down efficiency? And that's going to be interesting to see. So a lot of questions that has to be asked, but like I said in my last video, if we stay healthy, I like our chances. It's not going to be easy, but I think we got the squad, to still keep, people, running for the money. We're not going to sneak up on anybody this year, so the word's out on us. But if we have a good, continue to have a good off season, I like our chances. I really do. So that's pretty much all I got. Just want to talk about the schedule fast. Not really much to say, just to go over it a little bit, give my thoughts. It looks interesting. 3 of the first 4 road games, and then 3 times we got to go back to back. So it's going to be fun, and I'm looking forward to it. So, that's it. Shout out to the Niner Empire on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, guys that watch my videos. I really appreciate it. Shout out to y'all, and I guess I'll go with y'all next time. Niner Empire, one team, one family, one goal. Late.